All right. Hi, everybody. This is going to be the instructions for how to upload your video using YouTube to make sure the video link works. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. The first thing that you're going to want to be sure of is that when you are going to upload your video, you're going to need to have already registered for your Academic Commons account. Most of you have done this. If you haven't yet, once you log in, you would have a login over here. You would come down if you've already set up the account, and you can come down to invites, invitations received, and you should have an invitation that you can accept right here if you have not already done so. That's the first step to make sure that you are registered as an author on our site. That is if you are not currently seeing a plus sign that says new up here. Now my bar is going to show more things than yours does, but you should have a plus sign that says new, and you would come to post. That's the first thing. But what we're going to need to do is to get a link to the video. So to get a link to the video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to YouTube. And if you already have a Google account, you already have a YouTube account that you can use. Or if you don't have one, you don't want to use your personal one, that is fine. Send me an email and I will give you a login to one I have created, which is one for just videos for class. You'll come up here to the right where it says create, upload video. Now, these are not going to be public videos unless you want to make it a public video that anyone on the internet can see. Totally your call. Instead, we're going to make these unlisted videos, so only someone who has the link can see it. So I'm going to select the file. In this case, I'm going to go looking for my file. I just recorded one. I might have to scroll through some things in order to find it. Right, here it is. Oh, it's labeled Zoom. That's okay for now. I'll have an opportunity to change that if I need to. And here it is. So my details, title. This is a video that I recorded for you all called The Three Spinners. I can put a description if I want. I don't have to. Right? This is all I need to do right here. It will require you to say whether or not this is for kids or not for kids. If it needs to be age restricted, you can click yes. If it's perfectly fine for kids, if it's not, you can change that. Over here, you can also say show more. And you have some options. We are not doing any paid promotion, obviously, but you can select your video's language, which will help if captions are going to be put onto it. Right. It's going to continue processing as you see. It might take a little bit of time. I'll go to next. I can add these subtitles. I can actually do them myself, or it will do them automatically, presumably. I can save the draft, whatever it is. I'm not going to worry about that right now. In fact, I'm just going to close out of that. I'm going to hit next. It's going to check for copyright issues. This should not be a problem, but it will need to wait until the video has finished processing. You see, I'm at 95% now. And again, we're leaving these as unlisted videos because that way we won't run into any sort of copyright issues or anything like that. I'm going to hit next. Here, you can see, here's my thumbnail of my video. I have three options. I want unlisted, not private. Private would then make it so that only people who you invite to see the video can see it. And we want to have unlisted so anyone who has that link can see it, so that you can provide us the link in your post. So I'm going to go ahead, copy this video link. I can also get it after the fact, right? Hit save, and it's there. I can get the link here, right? Copy it, close. It's now here on this particular site, right? I even have some details. I can edit it later if I need to change things, whatever that might be. You even have the option here to edit the video a little bit if you wish, right? This would allow you to make a few changes, things like that, if you want to. But all you really need is that link. You're going to take that link you've copied, you're going to come back here, and you're going to give a title to your post, preferably, right, the name of your story, the 3 spinners. And while your post will say who authored it, you may want to put your name. Now I can insert from a URL. And it should allow you to convert to a link. And in fact, what I'm going to do is you can even ignore this entirely, and you can just hit return, insert your link, and it will embed your YouTube video. That's going to be the easiest way for us to do this. I will change it so all you're doing is hitting return and copying your link. All right. So that should be what you need to do to make your link to your video show up. The last thing you'll need to do, as you see right here on the top, it says, please select a category before publishing this post. I'm going to come over here to post. If this right side menu is not appearing, it will be under settings. And I need to be on post rather than block. Post. And I'm going to come scroll down, and I have categories, and I can put it in whichever category it belongs. This happens to be a fairy tale, and I will actually be putting it somewhere else later. But for now, this is what I would do. I would select my category, and I would add a tag. Which group am I? I am group C. I come up here to publish, and I can publish. Now, our post stream right now is protected. If you are at all concerned about having more privacy on it, so that we are still able to see it as your classmates, you can come to password protected. And please use the same password I'm using throughout the site, which is A.A. Milne, the author of Winnie the Pooh. And then I would hit publish. Now my post is published. I should be able to go view the post if you saw that little pop-up. And in fact, there it is. Now people can, in fact, comment on it. They'll have a comment as opposed to an edit button. All right. Hopefully that helps you. If this is not totally clear at this point, we can definitely have a session where I walk you through it more specifically. I'm happy to set that up. Please let me know, send me an email if you need access to a YouTube account in order to be able to convert your video into a file that the website will easily put up there and embed. Thanks, everybody.